Hey Blade Fit Army, this is Coach Nate coming at you with another video. This one is going to be about high intensity interval training or HIIT drills, haha, pun intended. And okay, so I've got this here. There's all kinds of different HIIT drills that you can do, but here's a fun one that I've programmed that I think you guys are gonna like. I call it Cascading Pell HIIT Drill. You can see in this corner here, it's about 19 minutes, and it's really fun. So let's get into this really quick. I'm going to show you what it is. So the first set is the preparation. I find, between hitting start on these programs and getting set, there's always some, fiddly-doos that you're doing, and you don't want to start too soon right off the bat. It's best to kind of get yourself set, give yourself a few seconds to get going, get your mind right. And so set one is 10 seconds where you get ready and you're waiting. Thereafter, this is sort of the warm-up phase of the HIIT drill. Okay, so if you look up here, it's 3 sets, and you've got 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So your rep, you've got 1 minute of reps, 1 minute off. This is for your warm-ups. And remember, guys, with swords, you're moving your legs, you're moving your core, you're moving your arms, shoulders, head, neck, all in unison, and you don't want to pull anything. Hopefully, you're already warm by the time you start interval training. But if you're not, and sometimes I'm not because for my lunch break, I get away and I work out, and I don't have a whole long time. So I take the opportunity to use this as sort of a warm-up. So especially the first 1 minute on, you're not really going super intense. You're going through the motions, you're warming up, and then you get that minute to rest, and then the next minute is more intense. And again, you get 3 sets of this, and then we move on. And in between each of those, we get 5 seconds of... I like the buffer time, guys. It just works really well. So there's a buffer there. Okay, and then we get into the meat of this. Whoa, I don't want that. I'm in the settings where I can change things. Okay, so here we go. 5 sets, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. This is the time for you to be intense. You've already warmed up with the 1 minute, and then so here we go. We got 5 seconds of this, and believe me, guys, when you stack these together, it really gets your heart pumping. There's different sword things that you can do, but the point of it is you want to be consistent, you want to be fluid, and you want to pay attention to everything that you should be doing in a regular sword drill. Keep it tight, keep it good, but keep it flowing, right? So if you're doing a thing, do the thing, reset really fast, get properly balanced, and explode and do that thing again over and over and over again for 30 seconds or something related to that. And through that hurrying up, getting set, and exploding for 30 seconds on, then 30 seconds off, you're not really losing any form. In fact, you're perfecting your form under stress and under tension, but at least you know what's coming next. So again, in this way, you can do high intensity interval training with swords and still get really good at your form. Again, in between the on and off, I got this 5 second sort of buffer time where you're getting set. You're completing an action that's good. You can complete that last action or get ready before the rest. I find that very helpful. Okay, and then we get into this. 4 sets of this. 10 seconds on, 30 seconds off. This is where you focus on your quick strikes. You're going all out. This is where you're doing your combo moves, and you just don't stop. You keep going, but again, you keep your form. You keep your form, and you're going fast, and you're hitting that dummy. 10 seconds on, stop and rest for 30 seconds. It's important that you rest for 30 seconds physiologically, because that's the time that your cells need for that ATP action to happen. Your mitochondria are pulling sugars out of your system. They're creating ATP energy, and they're reloading all that into your muscles. So it's important for you to explode for 10 seconds, stop, and then rest for 30 seconds, even if you don't feel like it. Again, this is for fast twitch. You've already broken yourself down. Your heart rate should already be up, should already be elevated from the previous sets. And here, we're focusing on our breathing, we're focusing on our exploding, we're focusing on our form, but we're keeping it up with our combos for 10 seconds. And then we get the rest for 30, right? With a 5-second buffer in between the 10 seconds on and the 30 seconds off. After that, we are back to 3 sets of 1 minute on, but now we've got 30 seconds off. Now, looky here. This is the cool down. We're cooling down. We're going through these actions. We're getting more fluid in what we're doing. You get to whatever you kind of messed up on. This is when I like to sort of work that out, slow it down, try and go through that action a little bit. It's a little bit more playtime. But again, we're cooling down. And so it's less intense. And then that way we need less time for rest. Less time for rest, more time to just kind of flow and figure things out that we couldn't quite get when we were being more intense about it. And in that manner, we check our, how do I say this? We try and do our motions the best that we can, our sword actions, but again, we're also cooling down. So, and that is about it. Total 19 minutes and 20 seconds. So there you go, guys. That is an example of some high-intensity interval training you can do with swords and a Pell. I hope you find this interesting. I've got a bunch of other things in here, but that's for another day. Maybe I'll show you sometime in the future. Until then, have a great day, guys. Always remember to slay your demons. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.